An absolutely devastating situation, Kristen, here in Turkey and across the border in Syria as well. We've seen the death toll continuing to steadily rise over the past few hours. More than 2,300 people confirmed killed, nearly 1,500 of them here in Turkey, and hundreds killed in Syria, both in rebel-controlled parts of Syria in the northwestern part of the country, as well as regime-controlled parts of Syria. But communications are very, very difficult in that part of the country with power outages. So aid agencies are really concerned that we don't really know yet the extent of the damage and how high the casualty figures really are in those parts of Syria that are in no way equipped to deal with this sort of disaster, of course, after more than a decade of a war that has really devastated and decimated the country's infrastructure and services. Here in Turkey, a massive search and rescue operation that is ongoing. If you look at the earthquake zone, it is a huge one. We're talking about at least 10 provinces across southern Turkey, home to millions of people that have been impacted. The Turkish president saying that thousands of buildings have been damaged, destroyed. We've seen many buildings also flattened. The earthquake, a 7.8 magnitude earthquake, striking at about 4 o'clock in the morning. This is where people are indoors. They're in their homes. They're in bed sleeping. So there's a lot of concern about the number of people who are believed to be under the rubble as search and rescue operations are hampered by so many different things. You've got, of course, nighttime now making it more challenging for them. You've got those aftershocks, really powerful ones, more than 100 reported by Turkish authorities. One of them, a powerful 7.5 magnitude, an earthquake in itself, really. Then you've also got the weather conditions right now expected to dip below freezing tonight. Snow, ice, making it very difficult for rescue crews to reach many of these areas that are impacted. And of course, absolutely miserable conditions, really horrific for the millions of people across the earthquake zone who are outdoors as Turkish authorities are scrambling to set up shelters for those right now, because Turkish authorities have made it very clear from the early hours that they are asking people to stay away from buildings, stay outdoors, because a lot of concern with these aftershocks about buildings collapsing.